25 to 9 on the Design and Build Show with Prudence Lane, and I'm Tony Morell. Prudence talking interior design, but right now we're talking about landscape construction. One of the lecturers at Unitec New Zealand, based at Carrington in Auckland, Daniel Irving, joins us. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Great, thanks. Nice to be with you.
Nice to have you on the show. Of course, people have already enrolled and started the next course in landscape design, the diploma in landscape design, and of course the certificate in design as well at Unitec. It's just started this month.
That's correct.
But of course they're taking their next lot for, is it February or January of next year?
It's the January, sort of the end of January, so that's about the right time. Yeah.
Daniel Irving, you specialise in construction and you lecture at Unitec in construction.
That's true.
And I would have to say that construction is, if not the most important part of landscape design, making sure that we get it 100% correct. Tell us a little bit about the things that you are lecturing on to sort of sweeten and whet our appetites for, to let us know exactly what we can be in for if we go and do a diploma in landscape design, and of course the certificate in landscape design as well.
That's right, yeah. The course we offer at Unitec's a great course because it's quite comprehensive. We're teaching in planting design and studio designs, so that's getting students together in groups to actually, there's a lot of students that come back from previous careers or work in the industry, and so these students get sort of a chance to interact with one another as well. And so construction is one vein of the course for both the certificate and the diploma. And anyway, construction is a great opportunity for students to engage the workings, the buildings of landscape. But I find also that it's an opportunity to approach design in landscape.
Material properties can be exploited for design.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think of construction as a way of approaching sort of the design and the actual the making of landscapes. So rather than seeing it as sort of separate from the whole design process, we're trying to encourage students to look at construction as a part of the design. So when you select certain materials for the built landscape, you've got to understand their properties. You've got to understand how they work. In terms of, we live in a coastal area here, and very obviously there's a effect from the sea spray that comes onto the landscape here. So there are these sorts of interesting properties. There's a right material and a wrong material to select in that case.
I suppose, Daniel, it's understanding the relationship between the quality of the constructed landscape and the site conditions. It's really having a complete understanding of that so you get it right and it has longevity. Exactly. And it's going to be around for a long, long time. I think often in landscape design we look at very much the macro and very much the short term, where we should really be looking at ultra long term as harking back to, say, European times, where if you go to Europe, you see the most amazing constructed gardens that have been there for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Isn't that incredible?
It's quite extraordinary. It would be nice to use those principles here in New Zealand for gardens that have, that great longevity.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And it's trying to get students to be a little bit more responsive to their environment, I guess, and that's ultimately exactly what you're saying. And so that's what we're trying to push as a medium of construction.
Daniel Irving, you are, is it Irving or Irvine?
Irving.
Daniel Irving is lecturing on construction. He's a lecturer at Unitec New Zealand, based at Carrington in Auckland. For people to find out more information about it, there is the website for you guys.
Yep.
Which is
Unitec, so UNITEC.ac.nz.
And you've started with your latest students, your new students now?
Yep, that's right.
And you've got a fine, enthusiastic bunch, Daniel?
Oh, we've got a huge bunch this year.
Have you? Great. Well, I couldn't think of a better career. I love it myself. And
fantastic, yeah.
The environment at Unitec is incredibly supportive, lots of fun. And coming out with a certificate in garden design or a diploma in garden design is a really great way to kick off a long, prosperous future. It really is a great career path to follow. And I'm glad to hear that you've got a really good group of people that have already enrolled and started the course now. Of course, the next lot, your next intern will be in January of 2010.
That's right.
Brilliant. Daniel, great talking to you this morning.
All right, nice one.
Thanks very much.